Vin Diesel fans who can't wait for the next installment of the Fast and Furious macho soap opera series can get their fix at Bloodshot, a comic book adaptation that's as big a stickler about family, yet far less satisfying than even the worst films of the Fast franchise. The family in question here is the wife of Ray Garrison, Diesel, who is put in danger by her spouse's mercenary soldiering. Now, if you want to walk into director Dave Wilson's sci-fi actioner as blindly as I did, exit this review now. If you desire a hint of what you're in for, let me leave you with a few phrases you would have encountered had you stuck around: universal soldier, robotic cucarachas, needle drop abuse of the talking heads, and blatant rip-off. Even though Bloodshot is an adaptation of a comic book, screenwriters Jeff Wadlow and Eric Heiserer take their cues and their plot details from a slew of far better movies in this genre. Films like Terminator 2, Judgment Day, RoboCop, and Total Recall are thrown into a blender, and the diluted, flavorless results leave you hankering for the original ingredients. The most noticeable influence is Universal Soldier, a film that shares so many plot elements that Bloodshot can be classified as a blatant rip-off. That movie spawned 3 sequels. I can only hope Bloodshot's bloodline ends here. Adding insult to injury, the screenwriters do that self-defensive meta thing that drives me up the damn wall, where they have characters acknowledge, "Hey, we're ripping this particular movie off," and "hee hee hee." Aren't these genre tropes that we're using really dumb and tired? There's such insincerity and passive-aggressive cowardice in this approach. It either invites the audience to feel superior to the material, or worse, it acknowledges that the filmmakers know they are peddling an inferior product to the consumer and they think you're a sucker for buying it. I have more respect for a movie that damns the torpedoes, fully commits to its madness, and goes down in flames than one that intentionally sets itself on fire as a precautionary measure. Case in point, and here there be spoilers, Bloodshot begins with Garrison returning home after a successful mission. He spends a romantic night with his wife, Gina Tallulah Riley, before being ambushed by henchmen employed by Martin Axe Toby Kebbell. Axe is a wacky piece of work with a sadistic streak, in other words, your typical action movie villain. Taunting a tied-up Garrison, he puts on a goofy coat and dances to "Psycho Killer." Responding to this needle drop abuse of the talking heads, I wrote "Psycho Killer." Really? In my notepad. 10 seconds later, I wrote under that, "Okay, I'm down." Later, the villain of the piece, Dr. Emil Harding, Guy Pearce, makes a snarky comment about the film's use of the song and how stupid it is. It's as if the filmmakers anticipated my initial response but had no faith that I'd eventually buy into their idea and go along. Enjoy the movie and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye.